Hey guys, you're watching C1 and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of the mini tutorials. Now, usually my mini tutorial series is on my Let's Build a City world, but as the Let's Build a City world doesn't have any rivers, I couldn't do this episode on that world, because this episode is about bridges, as I'm sure you saw from the title. So I have two examples here. I have a stone bridge, and I have a wooden bridge over that way, which I'll show you in a minute. So they're the two sort of main blocks that you're going to make bridges out of, and bridges are quite difficult to do and make look really nice, and I think I've nailed the stone one, and I think I've nailed the wooden one to make it look really nice. So I've done a little path here just to sort of, you can imagine what was on the other side. This was sort of the only land I could find that I could bridge across from on a nice small scaled bridge. So the first rule of bridges is make sure that both sides, the land, is even leveled, and if it's not even leveled, make it even leveled, because no bridge will ever look really nice unless they're both on the same level. If one's higher than the other, that means the bridge is sort of going to drop down on one side, and it's going to look really odd. We're getting to night time here, that's why I put the lights on. Haha, it looks good, doesn't it? I was thinking about sleeping, but we'll be okay. So I know I've used some blocks in here, like these chisel stone, that we can't actually get in survival at the moment, but you could put whatever blocks you wanted there. I just thought they'd look really nice in there. And you never know, jungle temples coming into U14, you might be able to get a few of those from here and there. So yeah, let's have a look at the wooden one. This is the stone one. The wooden one is just over here. And with this one, I've used torches for lighting, because obviously it's sort of wooden. And I've used different style of wood, all three different wood styles. Is there three? No, it's four, isn't there? Four styles of wood. I've used three of them on this one. Is there three or four? No, I haven't. One, two, three. No, I haven't used birch on this one. That's it. I knew I missed one of them out. So yeah, two different styles. They both look like structurally sound. They look like they could actually hold some weight, but they're two very different style bridges. This one uses stairs. The stone one doesn't really use that many stairs, because we only have cobblestone and stone brick stairs for stone, but wooden ones we have a lot more variation. So let's go and build a stone one first. Let me go over here and we shall build a stone one. In fact, let's build a little bit of a bigger one. See if we can go over here, from here to there. There we go. So we're not going to have much room either side here. We can knock out to make a little bit of a path a little bit easier along here, but we'll go from here to here. So this will be a little bit longer, and this will give us a chance to have more than two legs, because both bridges there had two legs. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick what floor design you want, what you want to walk on. And I think on this one we're going to choose cobblestone. I think I done stone slab on the last one, but we're going to do cobblestone here. And I like a nice 3 wide bridge. So we're going to have it 3 wide. And because I'm doing it with slabs, where does that go? It goes into a little cave down there. So there's our base. That's the base that I've gone for. And now it's about working out the sides. Now a good bridge, sort of, the general rule is 3 layers. So the first layer is what you're standing on. The second layer is sort of the outside of the bridge. And the third layer, you can have your legs inset a little bit, which we might do on this one to make it a little bit different. But we can use stairs to get sort of a block halfway in, if you like. Let's stay away from the chiseled stone brick for now, so we can do this actually in survival. Let's use some of these ones. We're going to use some of those. We're going to use some mossy, some big ones, maybe some cracked ones. So you can get cracked ones and mossy ones from strongholds, so you can go and find them. And let's get some stairs. Okay, like so. So the way I like to do it, once I've got the bridge sort of arc, I like to do the barrier first. So let's oh, I'd like to do these upside down. In fact, let's just go along here, and it's a lot easier if you do one side and then just mirror it on the other side. It makes it an awful lot easier and quicker. Okay, I want upside down stairs like that, and then on the top here maybe something like this. And this is all about building it up slowly until you get something that really looks nice. And then let's have these along the top like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What about that there and that there? That there and that there. Okay, I think that's a pretty good start. I like this stone brick. I like the height where we're on the inside It's a nice height, we can still see over it. I just had to sleep with the night. It was getting a bit dark and I couldn't really see what I was doing, so I know you guys will be struggling. So the next step is now to work down at the same level and go down at the same drop rate as your main bridge. So we're going to need some upside down ones here, like so. And now some normal ones. And then one more upside down one, like that. Okay, and we'll do that on the other. In fact, we'll do just this part here, and then we can mirror that one over there and on the other two sides. So how do we want to do this now? Because we can't go straight underneath it like so. But we can do something like, if we then go sideways, or upside down sideways maybe. Upside down and sideways. Like there. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I think we're just going to go there. And take that one away, put that one there, and then that one on top. There we go, we're getting a bit of a cool shape there going now. And along here we're also going to need some upside down ones. Like, so. And then in the middle here we can easily get a cool little shape like that maybe. Yeah, I like that. Do we want an upside down one or a right way up one? Let's have it upside down, so we're going to have to go down here. There we go. And then have a nice pillar. In fact, we can do what we done on the last one and get the redstone lamps going. So this is easy enough to do. Redstone torch down here. Then a block. Then your light on top. There we go. Okay, I like that. I'm going to copy that on all the other sides and we should be right back. Okay, so I've mirrored it on all the sides. And I think it's really starting to look good. But we need some legs. It looks like it's floating a little bit. It's not too bad because it's got a very flat bottom, but I still want some legs in it. So we're going to choose here, which is 3 in. I hope this is helping you guys. I hope this is helping you sort of learn to use stairs and upside down stairs and different angled stairs to make things look really, really nice. But a feature that I do really like is when doing the legs, anything underwater, put in mossy cobble or mossy stone brick or mossy cobble, whatever leg you're using. Because obviously with the stones being underwater for so long, they are going to get sort of all mouldy and stuff like that from being underground for so long. So it's a really nice touch to be able to do, and it gives you something to head towards if you're on survival and you haven't got any stone brick. It gives you something to head towards. And I like putting a cracked one in now and again, so we're going to put 2 cracked ones in here just to add a little bit more detail. And then they go there, they go there, and that's not at the end yet. We're not going to leave the legs just like this. We're going to see what other details we can get into it. Okay, so we're not going to use any chiseled stone because we can't get those in survival. But this isn't looking too bad. That's now looking like it could support some weight. But I think we can get some more detail in here. So if we delete that one, put an upside down stair in there, and then we get a really cool shape. Oops. Like that. Yeah, we get a really cool sort of arc shape in there. And we're going to do the same with this one. At that angle. Get down there. There we go. So now we get this arch. And I really like that. We can do this all the way along. Oops. Deleted the wrong one. There. And stairs in the way. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I'm liking that now. This looks like it's now arching really nicely. Now stand back. Yeah, I do like that. That makes it look really, really thick. We've got a lot of different depth with here. We're going to swap this out for some cobblestone, though, in a minute. Let's just do this on the other side. And these two. Oops. And we slowly get there and there. So let's back off, have a look. Okay, I like that. That's brought another texture forward. I like that. I like that. And we can actually get some more stuff down. So some other stuff that go with stone. We've got buttons. We've got levers. You can even use dispensers. Dispensers might look quite nice. Let's just have a look at a dispenser somewhere. What about dispensers here? You know, I sort of like that. That goes well with the colour. Adds a little bit of detail. It's sort of like a detailed block. It does what the chiseled stone did on the last one. And I sort of like that. I do like that. In fact, I'm going to keep that. Okay, and then we've got these levers as well. Levers can only be placed on full blocks. They can't go on the other blocks here. But we can put them down here. I don't like them on there, though. They might not go with this bridge very well. They might not go with this bridge. And we've got buttons as well. Now, buttons we can put here and here. And that adds a little bit more detail. As you can see, the light sort of reflects off it in different places. And it gives a little bit more depth to the block. So I like that one. We'll see what else we can get. Let me match this on the other side. I should be right back. Okay, so it's matching on this side. But something I have noticed is if we go parallel with it, it's looking very flat along the edge. So see if we can actually get this to have another third layer or fourth layer on the outside here. Maybe along here. Like so. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. It makes it look a little bit thicker. Okay, I like that. Let's match that on the other side. There we go. So as you can see, these bridges are just about adding more and more layers. As you go, I don't like it there. There's no point having it there. But there is a point having it there. I like those two. There we go. That's really thickened it up all the way along now then. There and there. And there we go. We have an absolutely stunning looking stone bridge. That can be extended or shortened to whatever size you needed. You might only need one leg in the middle with a dispenser on it maybe if you want to use a dispenser. Or you could use whatever blocks you want. So there's the stone one. Let's hop over to the wooden one again. So yeah, I just thought buttons might look good though in places. Look like little dowels. Sort of little pins holding the bridge together. So I'll just stick some of those in. That might make the bridge look a little bit better. And I've used fences, as fences sort of are a natural barrier in the game. You know, we can look over them. The wooden one seems to have a more visible height on the arms of the bridge because the fences are a perfect height, which I do really like. So it depends on what situation, what sort of style of building you're doing, if you want to go between wood or stone. And then for the legs, yeah, I just put trapdoors. Obviously not in the water. If they go in the water, they actually take up a water block like so, and it looks quite weird. So I don't have them all the way down at the bottom, but it gives it the envision. The legs look a little bit thicker with trapdoors on them, and underneath it I have used jungle wood and jungle wood slabs and stairs to sort of give a little bit of shape, a little bit of detail to the underside, which I really like. And this sort of has 3 layers. Because we've got the main bridge as 1 layer, we've got the logs, which is a 2nd layer. The fences sort of give half a layer as well, because they're in the middle of the blocks. And now we've got the buttons on the outside, that sort of gives another half. So that makes what would you call it? A sort of an illusion of 3 blocks thick. So really, really interesting little design, really little interesting thought to go with when building your bridges. But I hope this sort of helps. I hope this sort of helps you being able to build bridges to your survival islands. I remember I had a world which had an island in the middle of a lake, and I had a house on it, and I was forever trying to build a good bridge, and I couldn't do it. And after some practice, I got there. So it's just a matter of practice and rebuilding bridges and changing stuff as you go. As you saw from the one that we did out of stone, I was constantly changing bits and constantly trying new bits, and that's what you've really got to do. I highly recommend doing it in creative mode before building it in survival mode, as it's very easy to chop and change blocks, and you can have a real good play before actually finding a design that you like and then building it in your survival world. Whenever I'm doing any sort of building work, I always plan it out in creative first. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you've got any pictures of any bridges that you've made as well, either before this tutorial or you've built because of this tutorial, then send them to me on my Twitter. The Twitter will be in the description below, so go check that out. Follow me on there. We shall see you in the next episode, guys. Bye!